Ms. Carlile, you are having quite the moment yourself.
You know, your jacket is having quite the moment.
Okay, well,
and I am here for it.
I love it. What are you? We've been hearing you talk about Joni, but what are you most excited about for your own career in 2023? So much is happening.
In my own career,
Yes.
it's going to sound, I hope it doesn't sound negative,
Right.
but I'm getting ready to take a break, like a really long break. And I'm looking forward to turning inward to my source, which is my family, and reevaluating what my next step should look like artistically, musically, and as a person lucky enough to have a platform.
Can you talk about your experience jamming with Joni at her home and sort of like learning musically from her and building your songwriting repertoire with her?
Because you're kind of responsible for her return to the stage, right?
Oh no, I wouldn't say, I would say I've had a passenger seat view of her return to the stage, which is the great honor of my life. But being with her at the jams, I was there the very first time she opened her mouth and sang again. The very first word that ever came out of her mouth to sing again, I saw it happen. And I've been watching this recovery in just total disbelief. And part of me wishes we were documenting it, but the other part of me knows that it just kind of lives in our hearts and souls in a way that very few things do these days anymore. And I've seen it change from being an inspiring recovery from a horrific cognitive event to being musically pretty damn impressive. And Joni, in my opinion, sounds better. And James Taylor said this to me last night too. And I think sounds better than she has in more like 20, 25 years. Just because the all of that perseverance, it's in the voice, you can hear it. And she hadn't been smoking, so she's got this vibrato back. And there's this tonality that's very preacher-esque in her voice. And I never fancied Joni Mitchell a gospel singer, but I'm feeling that way now.
And can you talk about that moment when you heard her sing for the first time in such a long time and what that meant for you as an artist and your sort of progress as a period?
Yeah, Russ Kunkel said to me one time, he said, Joni Mitchell always has a plan. And really, the jams were her plan. It was all sort of puppeteered by Joni, What's that word? Marionettes. We're marionettes, in Joni's living room. And we're all in there, and Herbie Hancock's at the piano, and Shaka Khan's drinking her wine, and Hosier was there, and we were all hanging around, and Herbie's hands are just drifting over the piano keys. And nobody really knew what he was doing or what chord he was playing, but it sounded like Gershwin. And that's when Joni just looked up at everybody and went, "Summertime and the living is easy." And Herbie started crying and everyone cried. And I was looking around like, what happened? It's amazing that she sang, but why is everybody upset? And they're like, that's the first time. And it's been a roller coaster since then, watching her recovery. Now we're trying to keep up.
Can you talk about the song you're going to perform this evening?
This evening I'm going to perform Shine, which is my favorite Joni Mitchell song. It's it's from the album in 2007, Shine, and it's pure prophecy.
Thank you.
Thank you.